Hey Outdoor Nation, we're here at the Waldron Fen, owned by Little Traverse Conservancy. Little Traverse Conservancy has plenty of places out there in northern Michigan where you can go hiking with anyone. Today, we're here at the Waldron Fen. It's a fen. Some of you smarter people know what that is. Others won't. But that's okay, because you're going to learn. We're looking for any sorts of wildlife, so keep your eyes open. Let's get right into it. Also, one more thing, Outdoor Nation. No dogs allowed, because there's lots of ground birds here, and we don't want to disturb any of them. Yeah. So they've also done some logging around here, and as you can see, here's an example of it. We got to be really careful because there's tons of little tiny trees, and they want us to keep off. Well, they're going to tell you if you need to keep off because, I mean, obviously they really don't want you there. So just keep your eyes out for that. Make sure you're not walking in any baby tree's path. They also have quite a small pavilion. It's only made for one family, but not many people are going to be here. And you have a great view of a small pond. And if you thought that was all of the fen, you are wrong. Tell me what type of pine tree this is?
It's a white pine.
Why is it a white pine and not, well, any other old pine?
Well, because if you look in each row, it has 5 spikes.
5 needles?
Yeah. So, a white pine has 5 needles, and then a red pine has 2.
Nation, I think it's a great time to talk about why it's called a fen and what does it do. First of all, a fen is a big landscape with lots and lots of plants, small plants, hardly any trees, that has water constantly running through it so it never dries up. Without it drying up, the plants hold the carbon down, which keeps it from reaching air, which turns it into carbon dioxide, which is bad for global warming. So it's one of nature's glories, a beautiful thing, and it attracts beautiful birds. And I'm positive there are a couple birds over there that we need to go see. This is a bat house. The reason why they even have these is because the bat population has gone down a ton. And there aren't as many crevices or cracks or places for them to nest anymore, just like birds. But that's not the whole reason. The other reason is because they're losing lots of bats to white nose. It's an awful disease that's taking the bat population down like a rock. But yeah, that's why they have these out here. Let's help those bats out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, it's pretty cool out here at the fen. It's always changing. Lots of water, tons of birds. It's a nice little hike. I mean, 1 3/4 miles. So I don't know, almost 2 miles, but yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, it's a pretty chill hike. Anybody could get out here and do it. There's lots of pines, white pines, and piney pines, and red pines, and maybe a black pine. But there's also a couple different types of grass and mushrooms and whatnot. I really think that you should come out to some preserve around your house and go for a hike with your family and friends. Or like me, your brother, who can non-stop pranking you by running out of the grass and screaming at you. Although, it's pretty fun doing that. So Outdoor Nation, don't forget, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to get outside.